Thanks for joining us for the Member xCite presentation. The Member xCite presentation is informative, interesting to the audience, and showcases the strengths of the presenter as an entrepreneur and their area of expertise. It's not a sales pitch, it's a 10-minute educational and insightful exploration into what they do. And of course, it's exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our xCite presenter today, Matt Alderton from BX Networking, to present to us on Improve Profitability and Grow Your Business. Matt is talking about profit and why profit is and should be your benchmark for business success, and how it also propels your success and momentum in your business. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Matt Alderton.
Awesome. Terrific. So the 7 steps to 7 figures. Now, for some of us, you might be like, what do you want 7 figures? But my question is, doesn't matter whether it's 7 figures a week, a month, a year, how do we get to 7 figures? How do we add exponential value to our business? And these principles I'm going to share with you right now are going to help us increase the value of our business, so we can not just get 7 figures a year, we can get 7 figures a week, or 7 figures a day. Any of these elements will help you scale and grow your business. Put them all in place, you get exponential value in your business. Now, who would like to run a successful business? Who would like to be around for a little while with a successful business? Yeah. And who would like to sell it for a great amount of money when they finally decide to leave? Excellent. Well, not everyone. No? Okay. So, are we all planning on selling our business one day? Okay. So we always plan to sell our business. Because trust me, at some point, you're going to be over it. You're not going to love what you do forever. You're going to find a new passion. You're going to move on. Something's going to happen, and something's going to change, and you decide to move on in the business. Trust me, I've done it 12 times so far. Yeah, you love it for a while, but then something new comes along. It's the entrepreneurial spirit, and then if we've built something of value, we've got something to sell, and that's so crucial. And that's what tends to happen. Now, who's been in business for 12 months or more? Raise your hand, please. Everybody here, put your hand up if you've been in business for, actually, just a little congratulations, by the way, because you just passed, you've got the pass mark. So 50% of businesses fail in 12 months. So if you've been around for 12 months, you've now got a pass mark. You're now part of the top 50% of business owners. Well done. Who here has been around for more than 2 years? Excellent. 3 years? 4 years? 5 years? Excellent. You guys are the top 20%. At 5 years, 80% of businesses have failed by 5 years. So they've started on day 1, 5 years later, 8 of the 10 will be gone. It's crazy, right? Yeah? Who's been around for 6 years? This is a pretty established room here. Okay, 6 is starting to see the crowd thinning. 7 years? 8 years? 9 years? Who's been around for 10 years or more? Well done. Do you know what percentage do you think of businesses make it to 10 years?
3%.
Yeah, 4%. So it depends on which country, but in Australia it's 4%, and it's pretty much 1% for every developed nation around the world. Pretty friggin' scary, right? Now, one question that's very sobering for most people is, what are you doing different to the 96% to make you part of the top 4% you're going to be around 10 years time? Or are you doing the same as everybody else? Now, I say it's sobering because 96% of people, they're all doing the same thing. So usually when you ask 100 people, there's a good majority of people that are like, I just don't do what the majority are doing, following the herd. And the problem is that most of the things we've learned about running a business are actually created by people who have either never run a business or have not succeeded in business. Yeah? Very few of the people that we get our knowledge of have actually developed successful business. It's pretty sad. And I'll give you some examples of that as we sort of flow through the presentation. Now, there are 7 P's, and this is an hour-long presentation, even if I skim. So today I'm going to just give you the headings, but I'm going to touch on a couple of key elements to it today. And I've got about 15 minutes. I've got less than 15 minutes, so I'm putting the clock on myself here today. But there are 7 P's to create a successful, scalable business for exponential value. The first P we have here, anyone know what the first P might be? Position? Profit. Very good, Chloe. So
That's the one that's usually at the bottom of people's that's normally right at the bottom of people's business plans.
Most business owners don't like to talk about profit. They think to themselves, profit is kind of like capitalist. It's like, I don't talk about profit because that's sleazy, like it makes me mercenary about money. It's not. Profit is the lifeblood of your business. It's what keeps your business going. It's what keeps you going. Now, every business owner should pay themselves a wage. Yeah? If you couldn't work, you'd have to put someone in your business to run your business for you. Yeah? So pay yourself a wage to run your business. Yeah? Whether it's minimum wage or whether it's a really great wage, whatever it is, pay yourself something to run the business. Yeah? Something that is meaningful. So paying the bills at home, it's paying mortgage, it's paying lots of stuff, right? That every business should be paying themselves a wage, every business owner. But secondly, we should be taking profit out of the business as well. Profit is the reward for being in business. Now, if I told you before you went to business that there was a chance, a 96% chance, that you weren't going to be successful in this journey, yeah, you go, wow, that's risky, right? Yes, it is. So you've all taken a risk. There has to be a return on that risk as well. So there has to be some sort of value for you to keep plugging away. Now, the average business owner in Australia is less than minimum wage. The average business owner in Australia is less than the minimum wage. Do you think they work 40 hours a week? And they work twice as hard as the normal average employee in Australia. So we're working twice as many hours for less than the minimum wage. And we're destined to go belly up within 10 years. Not very good odds. Okay. That's why I say, don't listen to them. Don't listen to 96% will tell you what to do. Find out what the successful ones are that are making it successful in the past 10 years and follow what they're doing to make themselves successful. So the reality is, if we don't pay ourselves a profit, then we don't have the energy and the motivation to keep pushing through, to keep taking risks, to keep driving our business forward, to push us through the tough times, because there are going to be tough times in there as well. So that's profit. Now, profit, the fallacy that I'll bring up here for you as well is that profit is what we determined last. Yeah, we want to determine our profit first. So we're going to take a whole bunch of money, whether it's $1, 100, 100,000, 100 million, whatever it is that we've made in the past 15 days. We're going to take money out of that and we're going to spend it like crazy. Because what we tend to do is we take our income and we spend it like crazy, and hopefully we're left over some profit at the end. Usually not. Yeah? We normally spend what we've got. That's the wrong philosophy. It's the philosophy we learn all through our business life. Yeah? Our accountant tells us, look at your financial statement now. It says income minus expenses equals profit. What if we took our profit first? What if we went income and we took our profit out and we left with a chunk of money and that was for our expenses? Yeah. Still gives us the same result, but what it does is it gives us the money up here that now is put aside, we've got a budget to spend. Most people do bank balance accounting these days. What have I got in my bank account? That's what I've got to spend. Yeah? Once I run out, nothing to spend. The problem is we're spending our profit as well. So what I recommend you do is read a book called
So profit first.
It's a great book. Michael Halowitz. If you don't know how to spell that, just Google Michael Halowitz. The same name will come up. And you'll find a guy who wrote a book called Profit First. He's an absolute legend, and that'll change life. Audible is fantastic, and I always like Michael's Audibles because when he records them, there's so much extra stuff in there because the ad libs are pretty much 90% of the content that's in the Audible. They're brilliant, but the book's great. It's a great resource to have as well. Go away, read that, and change your mindset around how you deal with profit. Because trust me, if you do, you'll end up with 4% not the 96%. Okay, so I spent 5 minutes talking about the first one. The second one is planning. If we fail to plan,
We plan to
Plan
fail.
to
fail. Yeah, year 11, I read that in a year 11 textbook of business studies. That served me very well because it's true, right? If we don't have plans in place, let's face it, we're unlikely to get to where we want to go. Imagine you got in the car without any idea how to get to the destination and you have no Siri guiding you along the way. Yeah? It'll be a very long and winding trip and we might not even end up where we need to go. But if you've got some key milestones along the way to take you there, we're obviously going to have much more success to get ourselves to our goals. So what I suggest we do is have some regular planning sessions and set some regular goals for our business. Now, every business owner, as a minimum, should have a 12-month goal for their business. Probably 3 to 5 12-month goals for their business. And I will spend about a day every year working on my 12-month goals for my business. And I do that as a business on my own. Now, we then have quarterly goals. And those quarterly goals are set usually with someone like Loz from our team, myself, and some of our other department heads will come together, we'll look at our annual goals that I've set, and we'll say, what do we need to achieve this quarter to help us take us towards our annual goals. And there might be some stuff that falls outside that, but the majority of which are taking us towards our annual goals. And then every month we come together and think, what do we need to do? What do we need to do individually to take us towards those company quarterly goals? What's each team going to do that's going to take us in that right direction? And then every week we set 3 goals. They're going to help us take us towards those monthly goals. And then every day we're going to set another 3 goals, small goals. We're going to help take us towards those 3 goals. And you'd be amazed. We set 3 goals a day. They're non-negotiable. We have to do these things. And let's face it, we're not all going to get those 3 things done every day. But if we did 1 or 2 out of 3 every day, imagine how much momentum you get in business. It is phenomenal. 3 goals, must achieve. They say if you shoot for the moon and you miss, you're still going to land among the stars. It's a great analogy because that's exactly what's happening. You're shooting for these goals every day. Sometimes you miss, but that's okay because you're moving in the right direction. Business owners spend too much time working on the wrong stuff. They're answering emails and making cups of tea. That is not the stuff that drives your business forward. Even serving your clients and doing your client work isn't taking your business forward. And people get busy being busy, but not busy focusing on the right stuff. So the goals are things that are going to take your business forward. Every day, every week, every month, every quarter, every year. And if you've got some good momentum with that, I encourage you to think about how you see your business in 5 years' time, and immerse that in your life plans as well, because they should sort of come together from a business owner's perspective. That's P, that is planning. The third P is promotions. To add value to your business, you want to have some great marketing and promotions in your business. Now, your marketing strategy, your promotion strategy, I'm saying marketing, but the P word is promotions, but it's marketing strategy, I just have to make it fit. The marketing strategy for your business should have at least 4 legs. 4 pillars. Doug Beaumont says that every marketing strategy for every business must have at least 4 of these 5 pillars. This is like a chair. If you only have 1 leg on a chair, what happens?
Stool.
It's a very cool bar stool.
It falls over. It's not stable. Imagine that in 2020, you were getting 100% of your business through networking. It was great. You didn't need to do any other marketing. It was fantastic. And you were part of a networking organisation that was old school and they didn't have any online options. COVID hits, all of a sudden stops. What do? Your business is to stop, no new leads. What happens if your whole and sole focus on your marketing strategy is Facebook? And Facebook changes the algorithm. I've had so many tradies say this. They get the phone's ringing hot. Next day, what happens? It stops. Like, what the hell's going on? So they ring their marketing person. They go, Facebook or Google's changed the algorithm. Like, what the hell? Phone stops. Business has stopped. I've got 20 trucks on the road servicing clients all over Sydney, but now they've got no work because it's all instantaneous. If that's your only source of your business, you're screwed if you don't have a 4 legs on the chair. So those 4 legs are old school. Don't underestimate the power of old school marketing. Cold calling, door to door. Even letterbox drops and things like that go a long way. I love a door-to-door method. There's nothing better. We've done some door-to-door work in the US as a trial. We've brought on door-to-door salespeople to walk down the local street, to walk into a business and go, how are you going? We're in a networking working organisation, we're studying in your area, but enough about me. Talk to me about your business. Is there any way we can help you right now? You're looking for connections right now. Ask them questions, they talk about their business, and they go, so tell me about your networking business. And it's amazing. Just every second person is coming along to me. But it's like engagement. It's old school. No one's doing it. No one's connecting with people that way anymore. So it's got cut through. So don't underestimate the power of old school. The second one is online. Your online strategy. online strategies are so crucial because they're so scalable. Yeah, it's one of the best and most scalable elements to your marketing plan. So think about Facebook advertising, SEO, Google AdWords. You can scale it up. You can measure the ROI. You can get great results off the back of it. It is super powerful. So you want to invest in that. Now, the one tip I'll give you off the back of this one particular topic here today is this is a marketing strategy, not a sales strategy. Facebook, Google AdWords, your website, they're marketing platforms. You don't sell to people in a marketing situation. You sell to them after you've engaged them, after you've got them as a lead or a contact, after you've built a relationship with them. Yeah? So top of funnel stuff is marketing. Then we do the whole engage and nurture process through the funnel so that some people opt out, some people continue down to the pointy end of the funnel, and the pointy end of the funnel they're ready to buy. The problem most people make is they sell on Facebook, they sell on their website, they're not engaging. Because in most situations, unless you're a 24-hour emergency plumber, you're not looking to buy right now. You need to build that relationship. Yeah? Okay, the next P is publicity. Remind us today, podcasts. Yeah? What a great way to get to build your profile out there amongst an audience that you haven't had to go to the trouble to build, someone else has gone to the trouble to build, and they're going to put you on there, make you look like an amazing person, an amazing business owner, and position for the client. So they look good, because when they make you look good, they look good. Yeah? Fantastic. Going to local business awards, or the Australian Business Champions, or the Telstra Business Awards, or the Optus Small Business Awards. You know, position yourself there with some publicity around that. Writing press releases and getting your local paper. Anything you do to create publicity around your business is awesome. So we do, like I do stuff on Kosh's Business Builders, we write blogs for different websites. We write blogs and write them for random websites that have got, not huge client bases, but a bit of traffic going to them. Because it helps them build credibility for their brand, but also it creates traffic and links and stuff like that back to our site. So think about all the ways you can connect with your audience through publicity and get free PR. No PR agencies in this room, which is great. Maybe some listening in today as well don't listen, but PR should be free. There's so many free opportunities from PR that you shouldn't need to pay for it. It gets to the point where you then need to decipher which ones to go to and you want to leverage up, and that's when you really want to go to a PR agency that's going to do it. But start for free. Yeah, publicity free.
I was like, just ignoring me.
The next P are partnerships. Where's the best place to build your partnerships?
BS.
BS. Or networking. I would have gone for networking as well. The best place, obviously, is BS networking. And partnerships that way to leverage other people's client base to your benefit, and their benefit your client base to their benefit. That could be strategic partners. It could be, just emailing with databases on behalf of each other. That's kind of outside, cut and dry kind of stuff. Hey, I'll send emails to my database, you send one to yours, or I'll put a lead box on my camera, and it goes to the subway. Go to the drawer to win a free PT session and my training. That's kind of strategic partners. And then you've got referral partnerships, which are dedicated, ongoing commitments, regular conversation, we're building a connection and relationship so that when you are your clients refer them, they're referring you, and they're prospecting for you, and vice versa. That's the partnership. Best way to get them here, BS, and Western element. Okay, then the next element here is your personal profile. Building your personal profile. Hugely important as a business owner. Who's heard of imposter syndrome? Any of us here? Many of us have got it. It's definitely contagious. The more people spend time around, the more time you get it. Everyone gets it. You feel like you're mine to be, educating this topic. But at the end of the day, you need to be the best at what you do in your field. And you need to showcase that. Yeah? Only to be one step in front of you leading. So think about what you're the best at in the world, and take that to the market, showcase that, and build your personal profile. And the great thing about building your personal profile is it transcends your business. So one day when you sell your business for millions of dollars, and you step away and you're doing nothing, you can still continue keynote speaking and being paid for that. You can still be writing books and being paid for that. You can still do other things that you've built this personal profile of. And then when you start your next venture, or maybe you're looking for money, maybe you've got an idea, and you go, I need an equity or angel investor, If you've got a brand, a personal brand, it's so much easier to go to someone when you've got following, influence, and credibility behind you, and it's not all tied to the business that you built. Yeah. So think about how you can separate the two and build those two. Right. That's the last P. I'm going to fly in the 28 seconds through the last 4 P's. So the next P is processes. So anything that happens more than once in your business, build a process around it. Hire Chloe, so she can help you, really crank that up. But automate, systemize, build processes, procedures. Your team members are going to need that benchmark of excellence, that standard of excellence, to understand what it is, and the procedure helps them do that. So they know when they've exceeded it, you know when they've exceeded it, and you can reward and recognise based on great performance. Otherwise, no one ever knows what that stand is if it's all kind of in the air. You've got to have those systems documented, you've got to have them housed somewhere, like a Google site, where you can do videos, and you can attach Google Docs and stuff like that, and give the team access to that, so they can perform to the high standards. So this next piece, people. It's a good book. It's actually a great book. It's called Good to Great. It's by Jim Collins, and he talks about getting the right people on the bus, in the right seats, and then taking it someplace great. If you are not focused on the people and getting the right people in those right seats, getting the right ones on the bus in the first place, it is going to be the make or break of your business. And I'm sure you've all heard the saying, people are the make or break in our business. It is so true. From someone that's hired probably thousands of people through my businesses, having had at any one time just around 200 people, I can tell you, people are the make or break in your business. Yeah? Because what happens is, when you're a solopreneur and you hire somebody, that first person doubles your capacity, or not. Yeah? And or not could be a detrimental effect as well. It can have a negative effect on your business. So hiring that first person and the second person, you can imagine the impact you're going to have on your business, your brand. So you've got to have the right people and the right staff. You've got to have it all aligned with your vision, mission, and values, which is done that in the planning stage. And then the next piece, we've got processes, people, performance culture. Once you've hired great people, you want to have them performing to a great standard. You want to have a culture in your organisation that creates performance in your employees. So many organisations do this really well, and many organisations try and copy the ones that are doing it well. You can't copy a performance culture. You've got to create it. It's created through your vision, your values, the purpose you have behind your business, hiring the right people, and having them excel in what they do, and creating an environment where they want to excel. That's where performance culture comes from. It doesn't happen because you look at Google and you go, right, I've got slippery slides in their workplace and all you're getting back on it. We should so do that. It might not suit your work, it might not suit your organisation. And then the last P, number 7, is my favourite, and somebody said it right at the start here as well, and it can fit anywhere through the 7 Ps. You can start with it, and you should start with it. You should end with it, but it should be everywhere, and that is passion. You have to love what you do. Because as soon as you stop loving what you're doing, you might be rich, filthy rich, but you'll be bored. Yeah, you will not love your work. You will not want to engage in it. The customers will feel it, and the business will start to do this. And that's the time you go, you know what? Actually, probably a year or two before that, but once you know you're not happy, and you know you're not passionate anymore, you definitely want to sell the business. But if you've done all these things along the way, you'll sell for value. Because all these things add value to your business. And so those 7 things, I'm definitely going to finish up now, there's 7 things that help you create excellent value in your business, implement them, all of them, and you'll have a great business.